Hello everyone. Today we're doing Louise Bourgeois, one of my more favorite sculptors. She's a sculptor, installation artist, painter, and printmaker, born 1911 and died 2010. So she had a really long career and a long life. Louise Bourgeois was born in 1911 in Paris. Her family owned a gallery that featured beautiful antique tapestries. As a child, Louise was always drawing and would help her mother with tapestry repairs. In 1930, Louise entered the Sorbonne and began studying mathematics. 2 years later, her mother passed away. This sparked Louise to change her major and pursue her passion in art. Louise's father disapproved and refused to finance her art education. To continue her studies, Louise translated classes for American students in exchange for free tuition. In 1935, she graduated from the Sorbonne and continued her art studies in Paris. In 1938, she married American art historian Robert Goldwater, and together they moved to the United States. In 1945, Louise had her first solo show in New York City, where she showed 12 paintings. Soon after, her work was included in the Whitney Annual. In 1949, she had her first solo sculpture show of her series Personages, 1945 to 1955, which are surreal, human-sized wooden and stone totems. Her work would often warp and distort the human form. Over the next 30 years, she created sculptures, paintings, and prints. No medium or material was off limits for Louise. Her art has been described as psychologically charged and deals with pain, anger, and need to protect from a scary world. Despite her prolific body of artwork, Louise was unknown to the general public. But that would change after the 1982 retrospective of her work at the Museum of Modern Art, which showed 100 works that Louise had created over her long art career. One of the standout pieces included her room-size installation made out of latex wood called Destruction of the Father, 1974. Finally, at the age of 70, she became an international sensation. At the age of 80, she began creating her famous spider series. These large, fierce, and fragile-looking metal spiders represented her mother, who, like a spider, had been a creative and industrious weaver. To Louise, spiders were both predator and protector from pests. In 1999, she titled her largest spider, which was 30 feet tall, a man. Her spiders have been shown all over the world, from Kansas City to St. Petersburg to Buenos Aires to Paris. In 1997, Louise was awarded the National Medal of Arts. During the last 20 years of her life, she became one of the most respected and influential artists in the world. Received the Legion of Honor in 2008, created public sculptures that are installed over the world, was awarded the National Medal of Arts in 1997. Her quote is, "An artist can show things that other people are terrified of expressing." Was given an honorary doctorate from Yale in 1977. In 1973, she began teaching classes at many art schools in New York. In 1989, she started her sculptural series called Cells, which are installations of caged rooms filled with sculptures and found objects. Honored by the National Women's Hall of Fame in 2009, represented the United States at the 1993 Venice Biennale. And then this says 30 feet tall for the opening of the Tate Modern. In 2000, she installed My Man, 1999, and I Do, I undo, and I redo 1999 to 2000. I hope you all learned something. Bye, friends.